The icy plains of the Arctic stretch endlessly, a vast expanse of white under a perpetually grey sky. The cold is biting, the wind relentless, and the silence deafening, a place of unforgiving beauty and solitude, where the land itself seems to whisper secrets of ages past. Here, isolation is both a physical and emotional state, a test of endurance and spirit. It is here at the edge of the world that Robert Walton, a driven explorer with dreams as vast as the Arctic itself, encounters a man haunted by a past he cannot outrun. This man, a solitary figure against the icy backdrop, carries with him the weight of untold sorrows. Victor Frankenstein, his name a whisper on the wind, boards Walton's ship, the last sanctuary in a desolate landscape. The ship, a beacon of hope amidst the frozen wasteland, becomes a refuge for this broken man. Walton, hungry for knowledge and driven by a thirst for discovery, finds himself inexplicably drawn to the enigmatic Frankenstein. His curiosity is piqued, his mind racing with questions about the stranger's past and the secrets he holds. The man is a shell, ravaged by guilt and sorrow. His eyes, once perhaps filled with ambition and hope, now reflect only pain and regret. Every line on his weather-beaten face tells a story of suffering and loss. He carries a tale of ambition and its devastating consequences, a warning whispered from the depths of his tormented soul. His voice, though weary, carries the weight of his experiences, each word a testament to the horrors he has endured. Frankenstein, recognizing a kindred spirit in Walton, sees in him the same unyielding ambition that led him down a path of destruction. He sees the fire in Walton's eyes, a reflection of his own past fervour, and feels compelled to share his cautionary tale. He chooses to share his story, a cautionary tale of creation and its terrible price. As he speaks, the words flow like a river of sorrow, each sentence painting a vivid picture of his tragic journey. It is a story that will chill Walton to the bone and forever alter the course of his own ambitions. The explorer listens intently, his heart heavy with the weight of Frankenstein's words, his mind grappling with the implications of the tale. As the Arctic wind howls outside, Frankenstein weaves a tale of obsession, loss, and the relentless pursuit of a creature born of his own hubris. The storm outside mirrors the turmoil within, a fitting backdrop to the harrowing story being told. It is a journey that will take them both to the heart of what it means to create, to destroy, and the enduring power of human connection. In this harsh Arctic setting, amidst the cold and isolation, they find a shared understanding, a bond forged through the telling of a tale that transcends time and place. Victor Frankenstein, born into a life of privilege and promise, possesses an insatiable curiosity. From the very beginning, his life is marked by an unquenchable thirst for knowledge, a trait that sets him apart from his peers. From a young age, he devours knowledge, his mind a sponge for scientific inquiry. He spends countless hours in the family library, poring over volumes of natural philosophy and ancient sciences, his imagination ignited by the possibilities they present. He is particularly captivated by the mysteries of life and death, consumed by the ambition to unlock the secrets hidden within the human frame. The enigma of what animates the human body, what separates life from death, becomes an obsession that he cannot shake. Driven by this burning desire, he immerses himself in forbidden texts, ancient alchemies, and the raw materials of life itself. He seeks out the works of long-forgotten scholars, delving into the arcane and the esoteric, always pushing the boundaries of conventional science. He dreams of conquering death, of achieving a power reserved for God alone. The idea of creating life, of defying the natural order, becomes a tantalizing goal that he cannot resist. His ambition becomes an obsession, blinding him to the potential consequences of his actions. He becomes increasingly isolated, his mind consumed by the possibilities of his experiments, the potential to change the world forever. He isolates himself from loved ones, his mind consumed by his work. Friends and family become distant memories as he dedicates himself entirely to his research, the lines between right and wrong becoming increasingly blurred. Days turn into nights as he toils away in his makeshift laboratory, the stench of decay a constant companion. The once bright and promising young man is now a shadow of his former self, driven by a single, all-consuming goal. He is oblivious to the world outside, his focus narrowed to a single, all-consuming goal: to create life. The outside world fades away, replaced by the flickering candlelight and the eerie glow of his experiments. But Victor's ambition is a dangerous fire, one that threatens to consume him entirely. His once clear vision is now clouded by the intensity of his desire, the line between genius and madness becoming increasingly thin. He fails to see the ethical boundaries he is crossing, the delicate balance of nature he is about to disrupt. The consequences of his actions, the potential for disaster, are lost in the fervour of his ambition. He is blinded by his own brilliance, unable to see the darkness that lies ahead. The path he has chosen is fraught with peril, a journey into the unknown that will test the very limits of his humanity. In the depths of night, fueled by his relentless pursuit, Victor Frankenstein achieves the unthinkable. His obsession with conquering death and pushing the boundaries of science has driven him to this moment, a moment that he has both longed for and dreaded. From the remnants of the deceased, he assembles a creature, defying the natural order and breathing life into a being of his own design. Each stitch, each connection, is a testament to his genius and his madness. The laboratory, filled with the tools of his trade, becomes a theatre of the macabre. But the moment of triumph quickly dissolves into horror. The reality of what he has done crashes down upon him like a tidal wave, washing away any sense of accomplishment. The creature, cobbled together from disparate parts, is an abomination. It stands before him, a grotesque parody of life, a mockery of his ambitions. Its flesh is scarred, its eyes vacant and unsettling. The creature's very existence is a testament to the unnatural, a being that should never have been. The sight of his creation, once a source of pride, fills Victor with revulsion and dread. The dream of creating life has turned into a nightmare from which he cannot awaken. He recoils in terror, abandoning his creation to fate. The laboratory, once a place of discovery and innovation, now feels like a prison, a place he must escape. Overwhelmed by the monstrosity he has unleashed upon the world, Victor flees his laboratory. The night is dark and foreboding. Mirroring the turmoil within his soul, he seeks solace in sleep, hoping to escape the nightmare he has created. But sleep offers no refuge. It is merely a different kind of torment. But the image of the creature haunts his dreams, a constant reminder of his hubris. In his dreams, the creature is ever present, a spectre that refuses to be banished. He awakes to the crushing realization of his actions. The dawn brings no relief, only the harsh light of reality. The weight of his creation, of the life he has brought into the world, bears down on him. It is a burden he cannot escape, a constant reminder of his folly. He is consumed by guilt, his dreams of scientific glory replaced by the bitter taste of regret. The shattered remnants of his ambitions lie around him, a stark contrast to the grandeur he once envisioned. The price of his hubris is a heavy one, and it is a price he will pay for the rest of his days. Abandoned and alone, the creature is thrust into a world it does not understand. It stumbles through forests, hiding from the horrified gazes of those it encounters. A being born of darkness, cast out and feared by the very society it longs to join. Driven by instinct and a primal need for connection, the creature seeks shelter and sustenance. It observes the world around it, learning to navigate the complexities of human interaction through stolen glances and hushed whispers. It stumbles upon a family living in a remote cottage, their lives a testament to the love and compassion the creature craves. He observes them from afar, learning their language, their customs, their hopes and dreams. But the creature's attempts to integrate into human society are met with fear and rejection. Its grotesque appearance terrifies those it encounters, reinforcing its status as an outcast. It is through their eyes that the creature comes to understand its own monstrosity, its isolation deepening with each failed attempt at connection. As the creature experiences the world's cruelty firsthand, a bitterness begins to fester within its heart. It witnesses the best and worst of humanity, the kindness of strangers juxtaposed with the brutality of rejection. The creature, once innocent, finds itself consumed by a potent mix of anger and despair. It seeks out its creator, driven by a need for answers, for understanding. It yearns for Victor Frankenstein to explain its existence, to offer a solution to the torment that defines its existence. It hopes for acceptance, for a glimmer of recognition in its creator's eyes. But Victor, consumed by his own guilt and horror, rejects the creature once more. He sees only the monster, the embodiment of his own failings, He refuses to acknowledge the creature's sentience, its capacity for love and pain. This final betrayal, this ultimate rejection from the one being who could understand its plight, shatters the creature's remaining hope. It vows revenge, its heart hardened by the pain inflicted upon it. The seeds of hatred sown by Victor's actions begin to blossom. Driven by a thirst for vengeance, the creature targets the one thing Victor Frankenstein holds dear: his family. It becomes a spectre, haunting the edges of their lives, a constant reminder of the darkness Victor has unleashed upon the world. One by one, the creature exacts its revenge, each death a blow to Victor's already fractured soul. The creature revels in Victor's pain, its own suffering eclipsed by the agony it inflicts upon its creator. Victor, drowning in grief and guilt, is driven to the brink of madness. He is tormented by his past, haunted by the faces of those he has lost. He realizes with chilling clarity the true cost of his ambition. The creature's reign of terror leaves a trail of devastation in its wake, a testament to the destructive power of unchecked ambition and the unforgiving nature of revenge. It is a cycle of pain that threatens to consume both creator and creation.